Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike back here with you once again. Welcome back to Big Mike Talks. And today I'm going to do a video series that I haven't done in a while. I'm going to do a predictions video. Now, I'm not predicting a card per se, but technically I am, but I'm going to try to predict the card for AEW's Double or Nothing. So basically matches, maybe some surprises. So it's kind of a different predictions video. So hopefully you sit tight, relax, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get into this one. Match 1. I kind of foresee this match on the pre-show. There's really no rhyme or reason for it. I just want to see it. We got AEW newcomers Alec Price and Jordan Oliver. They haven't been on AEW lately, but they have been on Ring of Honor, which, I get it. Tag division's a little jam-packed right now. But I would like to see these guys on an AEW show. Their opponents, the Gates of Agony. I feel like those would be some perfect opponents for these young guys. And I feel like they would get over great against some monsters. Now this next match may turn away some people, but I feel like this would be really good. We got the AEW National title on the line. We got Jack Perry, who I foresee is the man that's going to beat Ricochet for the title. I don't think he's going to do it in the Battle Royal on Sunday. I think it's going to be a one-on-one eventually. And his opponent, a man who just found his way off the injured list, Nick Wayne, the current Ring of Honor TV champion. It's definitely been a while since we've seen Nick Wayne, ever since the implosion of his crew. So I feel like him coming back as a solo act would be fun. And honestly, I feel like that match is a no-brainer. Next up, this match could get me in a little trouble. It's not really a match I want to see happen, but I feel like is eventually going to happen. We got the AEW World Tag Team titles on the line, as we have FTR defending against Christian Cage and Adam Copeland. But that's not all, because we also got added on the sort of Franken team of Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin. Now, I do feel like FTR is going to retain over the Young Bucks on Revolution, which then I think we'll see that Cage and Copeland come back. Maybe they challenge them on a future pay-per-view between now and Double or Nothing, in which maybe Ciampa interferes. I guess he's associated with FTR now. But then I think we get a rematch at the pay-per-view. I included Cassidy and Darby Allin because I saw something online that I feel like could really work. And that is a trios tournament. Now, the winner, I don't think is going to get a trios title shot. I think the natural tag team will get a tag team title shot. And then the solo act gets a AEW World title match. So I feel like that's where Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin would fit in. Obviously, I don't know how far this team is going to go, especially post their feud with the Dogs, that being David Finlay, Gabe Kidd, and not Trilla Maloney, Clark Connors. But I feel like the team has been very successful, and I would like to see them challenge for the tag team titles. Now, next up, I'm not sure if we're going to get semifinals too or finals, but I feel like sometime in the near future we're going to get the announcement for the Owen Hart Cup. And then I think at least the finals are going to be in at Double or Nothing. Our two finalists, we got Swerve Strickland, and yes, I think he should be in the finals, taking on Bandito. Now, I do think Brody King will be involved. I don't have him in a match right now. That could change going forward, as I do think once we get closer, I'm going to be doing more predictions like this. The TBS title match, in which I'll get to the women's title match women's tag title match in a second. First, I think we're going to get the TBS title as Willow Nightingale takes on Marina Shafir. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's not a pay-per-view event. Oh, she's going to lose to Toni Storm. I think Maria has been built up pretty well. She hasn't really eaten many pins. Is she really a winner? Not really, but I do feel like we could elevate her a little bit more, especially with a win at Revolution over Toni Storm. Just saying, I think it could happen. Next up, I could see this being a pre-show match. I could see this being a middle of the card type match. We got Private Party. That's Isaiah Quinn and Mark Cassidy. They just got back from, I want to say it's injury, but it's also like a contract dispute. Taking on Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson of the Bang Bang Gang. They have not been active lately. Their numbers are pretty much out the window right now. But I do feel like a showcase match like this, even on the pre-show, would be a lot of fun. Next up, we got I already predicted the men's Owen Cup tournament final. Now we got the women's Owen Hart Cup tournament final. And this is going to be a weird one, but I feel like they can work together really, really well. I think we have Harley Cameron taking on Billy Starks. Now, I know I have heard some rumors there's some issues with Athena over her use on AEW programming over Ring of Honor. But I don't know how credible that is. But I do feel like Billy Starks would be a nice addition to the main roster. And yes, that does mean I am kind of breaking up Harley, the Babes of Wrath. But I don't think they're really broken up. But they're just doing their own singles stuff. Next up, we got a trios match. We got the Dogs. That's David Finlay, Clark Connors, and Gabe Kidd taking on Jet Set Rodeo. So that's Hangman Adam Page, who lost to MJF, Kevin Knight, and Speedball Mike Bailey. There has been some teases of Bailey and Knight breaking up, which I don't think that's such a good idea, but I do think the final step of that comes here. Especially with the interaction between Swerve and Kevin Knight on Collision this past week. I do think we got the wheels turning of a Kevin Knight heel turn, and then maybe joining up with Swerve and a new Embassy group. So I do feel like a match like this would be fun, and then we see just Kevin Knight bail on the match, mid-match, leaving Heyman and Speedball Mike Bailey to their own devices, which I think could be a really great moment. Could set up a nice feud between Bailey and Kevin Knight. I think that could be a really fun one. Next up, we got a big stipulation match. and it's Falls Count Anywhere. As we got Tommaso Ciampa taking on Mark Briscoe. And my idea for this, you make it a true Falls Count Anywhere. Now, the sketchy thing about this is this is being set up in a tennis stadium, which is right across the way from Citi Field, the baseball park. I feel like if this can get done early enough in the night, we could maybe have them fight over to Citi Field. Like, I feel like that could be so much fun. Like, I feel like Falls Count Anywhere matches only go, like, up to the concourse and maybe a foot outside the arena. Although that might be a little sketchy due to, pretty major road between the two. But I do feel like if set up correctly, AEW could pull it off. And yes, I do feel like this could extend here. This feud could extend to here. Next up, we got the AEW Women's Tag Team titles on the line, as we got Lena Cross and Megan Bayne taking on the Brawling Birds. That's Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor. And I am going to say this. I think Cross and Bayne are going to win the tag titles probably on some episode of Dynamite before, maybe like right after, even Revolution. Actually, maybe after Revolution. And then we get the Brawling Birds here. Now, a lot of people are saying, they should do it at All In. I do kind of agree. But that is a long time to build to. So I think having this match here could be fun. And maybe you could extend the feud in the future. So next up. Potential spoiler alert for the Continental title match. As I have Konosuke Takeshita. I think he beats Moxley at Revolution. But he takes on Eddie Kingston. Now, the reason I pick Eddie Kingston is Mox and Eddie do have a very interesting story together. They've been opponents. They've been friends. They've been tag team partners. It's definitely a very love-hate relationship, but I do dig it. And I feel like Eddie would want to get revenge on Takeshita. And honestly, I could see some added stipulation to it. Like maybe a tables match or something. Either way, again, could be fun. Next up, we got the AEW Women's title on the line, as we get Thekla taking on Riho. Honestly, I just did this because I miss the heck out of Riho. She's the first AEW Women's Champion, and she still has a lot to give. I don't know if she has travel issues or whatever the heck is going on with her. I do believe she's still under contract to AEW, but I'm not 100% sure. This next match, this next match, I didn't really have any rhyme or reason for it. I just want to see it. We got the AEW Trios titles on the line, as we have the Aussie Rainmakers, which is what I'm calling this team. So it's Mark Davis, Kyle Fletcher, the former Tag Team Aussie Open, and Kazuchika Okada taking on the full lineup of the Rascals. So that's Zachary Wentz, Desmond Xavier, and Myron Reed. Honestly, I feel like that match could be awesome. And it's a match I just really, really want to see. Especially since Myron Reed hasn't wrestled on AEW TV yet. I mean, what's up with that? Get him on TV. And then what I predict to be the main event, it's for the AEW World Heavyweight title. We got Kenny by God Omega taking on Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Now, we haven't seen Omega in a little bit. I do believe his goal is still to become AEW World Champion. Omega has had some really good matches in that arena. And these two did have a great match on Collision like 2 or 3 years back that I was in attendance for. So I'd like to see this match again. And it should be an entertaining one. So that is my predictions for the card for AEW Double or Nothing. Obviously, we gotta wait a couple pay-per-views to see if this develops. I'll update my predictions as the time goes on, because this show isn't until May, like really late May. So, we still got a ton of time to go. I personally cannot wait for it, because, hey, I'm going to be going. I'm in. So, hopefully you guys stay tuned. Got a regular episode of the Pro Wrestling Weekly Wrap-Up coming on Friday. And, I'll do regular updates of this card going forward. And until the next time, happy wrestling, everybody. Peace.